I'm gonna show you exactly what's included in the box. Give me a minute. Okay, it is recording. We should be able to pop this open. Yes, it did pop it open. This is the grip for you to slide in each one of the Joy-Cons. This is the Switch 2 grip in your game cartridge. The stand. It's time for us to put the Joy-Cons. It's here! I have the Nintendo Switch 2 in my hands. I'm gonna show you exactly what's included in the box. This is the Mario Kart World Bundle that I managed to get for myself. This is not sponsored by Nintendo. I bought the Nintendo Switch myself. Let's dive in, let's see what's included, and let's get started. I'm just gonna make sure that it's centered. All right, so we have the front part of the box. As you can see right now, it has a little sticker. It says it includes the full game. I mean, this is not the physical game. This is just the digital download. On the side, we have a little bit of a design over here. People playing the Switch on tablet mode with the little stand on the side and then using the Joy-Cons. This is the back of the box. You can see the Switch again, but you're putting it in the dock with the Nintendo Switch 2 logo in front. And then on the other side, it's kind of showing you one of the major features about a Nintendo Switch. Not specifically the Switch 2, because this has been a feature for the Switch 1 for a very long time. That is a hybrid console and you can play it anywhere, anytime. But that seems to be the slogan at the moment for the Switch 2. The top part, we see the Nintendo logo. And at the bottom, you do have a little bit of specs as to what's included in the box. So you should be able to see, since I'm in Canada, officially it needs to be in both languages. So official language is French and English. But we also see that they include Spanish, which is great. So we have all three languages describing exactly what's going to be included in the box with it. And this does not include a Pro Controller. Pro Controller and accessories are separate. But we're going to go through each one of the things that are included in the box right now, okay? So I guess it's time for us to get it open. So exciting. Like I said, I've been waiting for a very long time for me to do this. Just take that little tab out at the bottom and then we should be able to pop this open. Yes, it did pop it open. And here we go, the reveal. There we go, okay. So the first thing I'm not liking is that this is cardboard and you can see the console right there. So I've seen a lot of unfortunate situations there where other retailers were kind of stapling things on top of it, like the receipt, and damaging the actual console, which is bad, right? So in terms of packaging, I don't think this is ideal. We can see both of the Joy-Cons are stored a little bit differently than the original ones. So we have the Joy-Con, this is the right one. So you can see the difference with the colors, of course. This is the orange. You'll see also a little bit of a orange color under the Joy-Con. And I can't tell you how comfortable it is to move the joystick. So this is, again, the first Joy-Con. Then we have the second one, which is the left one. That one is blue. So here we have the blue one. There it is. You can see the SIR and the SL buttons a lot bigger. I mean, these are the kind of things I was able to appreciate when I went to the Nintendo Switch 2 experience. You can also see the little blue at the bottom as well. And yeah, that's it. That's the Joy-Con. So we have both of them here. Just put them together so you can see them. We have the console, which I can tell you is heavier compared to the original one right away. Like it has more components. Let me see if I just don't break it. Put this thing. On each side, you'll be able to see exactly where you need to snap each one of the Joy-Cons. Remember that these are magnetic. They're not going to be sliding in anymore. And you can tell which one goes on which side because of the coloring, right? So we have the blue and we have the orange on the other side. So I think I have this backwards. Yeah. It should be this way. And if you did not know, Nintendo already added a little protection on top of it. It's part of the information that you're going to be able to find on the instructions. It's important not to peel that off. I can't really see it, to be honest with you. Like first glance, it doesn't really feel like it's going to be interfering or it's going to be bothering me. You can only really spot it if you scratch it with something sharp on purpose. In this video from Jerry Rig Everything, he actually peels this off and then fast forward to the 12 12-minute mark on his video, he breaks the screen to show you exactly what happens without that protection. As you can see in the slow motion footage that I'm showing you right now, the glass literally explodes into tiny needle-like shards, which is why it's very important to keep that film for your safety. And if you want to see the full teardown and just how durable the Nintendo Switch 2 is, I've linked his video on the pinned comment and the description below. You can see the little speakers here. Well, that's what I think they are, speakers. And we have the USB-C port at the bottom. This is for you to charge the console or to dock it, of course, to put it in the dock. And that's all we have at the bottom. Now let's look at the top part of it. So the top part of it, we have the regular buttons that you're very familiar with if you have the original Switch. We have the power button, the volume up and volume down. And we also have, I'm not sure if these are vents. I think they are. Yeah, they look like vents. It's going to be helping the ventilation within the console. And this is a separate USB-C that people were kind of wondering exactly what it is. You can use it for different accessories, for example, the camera and things like that. However, the Nintendo website also points out that you can connect the charger or the cable on it while you're playing it on a table, like on a tablet mode. With the original Switch, you didn't have that option on top. You needed to interrupt your gaming in order for you to be, charging the console. And of course, we have also how to connect the game carts, right? It has a very, I would say it's durable, but it seems fragile, to be honest with you. The little plastic that you can see over here. But this on top is really what's going to be holding your game cartridge. And then we have the microphone over here. It's very small, but there's the microphone. And then on the back, we have the Nintendo Switch 2 logo over here. And here is the stand, which is very firm, as I mentioned, like it's not going to be breaking on you. This is metal, it's not plastic, so that's a good upgrade as well. And here, as soon as you slide it out, that's where you're going to be able to find where you're going to be putting the SD card. Now, keep in mind that the old microSD cards are no longer going to be compatible. You're going to need microSD express cards. All right, so it's time for us to put the Joy-Cons. We're going to try to do this here, so just slide it in, whoop, snap. Should have named it Nintendo Snap. And then on the side, boop, snap. And here's the console completely, right? If you're worried or concerned that they're gonna break, they're really not going to break. If you're playing it, it's not gonna snap out on you unless you press the button. So if you look at the back, that's where you have the little buttons. And as soon as you press it out, it takes, oh, that's actually very strong. It takes it out right away. So you just snap it in again. And here's the other button. That's the reason why they're on the side. It has a good grip and a good feeling. Let's keep going. We do have all the manuals here. So we have the code for Mario Kart World. Of course, it's not visible, which is great because I'm recording this and I don't want you to steal my code. But here's the code. And we have the health and safety information usage guidelines. It does include your HDMI cable, if you were wondering. It does come with it. And then we have the little, these are for your wrists, so you strap it on basically. And we have the color depending on which one you're using. But it also, you can put it on different sides, right? I mean, the coloring, it's going to be helpful for you to connect them. But if you turn them around, I'm not sure if you can notice, but it has a minus on the other side, it has a plus. So as long as you're matching each one of the symbols, you should be able to use it anywhere. So it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to use the orange with the orange Joy-Con or not connecting it properly. And the straps, I mean, you're very familiar with them already, so all you have to do is to adjust them and put it on your wrist. Of course, we have the other one, which is the blue one, and let me just show you exactly what I mentioned earlier, that it doesn't really matter exactly which color you use. As long as you're matching the icons, you should be good. All right, so this part of the box is empty. We can just put it on the floor. Yay, floor. There we go. All right, so here is the grip for you to slide in each one of the Joy-Cons. I will be showing you the difference here. What I can tell you right away is that they kind of cut it so the Joy-Cons can slide in. You can see the same, they're going for that same piano black is very nice, but you know, even if you just touch it, it's gonna leave your fingerprints. And on the side, you can see the coloring and the icon as well. I'm pretty sure not every single one of the Joy-Cons are gonna have the colors. If you get third-party Joy-Cons, of course, eventually we're gonna be able to see them. As long as you're matching them with the proper icon, then you should be good. The back, we can see the Nintendo logo and the Nintendo Switch 2 logo over here as well. What else do we have here? We have the AC power supply. Let me show you the older one. The older one, it's a whole cable, right? You can't really take out the USB-C cable on it or anything. I really like the fact that now it's completely separate. And then we have the USB-C itself, of course, the cable. So let me just show you how long it is, because I think it's important to know how long is the cable when they include them on each one of the box. So, all right. There you go. I think it's okay. I mean, it's a decent length, right? I think. So yeah, very standard USB-C. This is a USB-C to USB-C. It goes on the back of the AC adapter, and then you have your entire cable, right? And this is the dock, I'm guessing. Ooh, yeah. Heavy little fella. Well, heavier. It's not heavy. It's definitely heavier. So we have the Nintendo Switch 2 logo. This is a little LED light that turns on once it's docked. It has the television icon at the bottom. We have circulation for, you know, the entire system, which is great. So I don't think it's going to be overheating. Hopefully that's not going to be the case. But here on the back, we have another Nintendo logo. On the side, we have the USB ports, which you can use to charge your controllers and some other accessories that might be compatible with it. But this little opening over here indicates that you can take it out. So we're going to do that. Let me just take it out. I'm not sure if they're clips. What are these? Yeah, they're clips. They're clips. And this is I wouldn't say a cheap plastic, but just be careful with it. If you, for some reason, step on it or something, I'm pretty sure you're gonna break it. It will give you access to all the other jacks. We have the AC adapters over here on the side. We have the HDMI port as well. And we do have LAN. I'm very excited about this one because I know that this was included on the OLED version, so the OLED ones, but I don't own one. So I'm very excited to have finally a LAN port, so I will be able to connect my Ethernet cable there. So do you slide it in? How do you put it back? Okay, yeah, you slide it in. And we're gonna compare both of them, okay? So just give me a second to put everything back to where it belongs. Floor, yes, it belongs on the floor. All right, so we have the dock, and then we have the actual console, the two Joy-Cons. Just organize everything here. We have the straps. There we go. Where is the other strap? Oh, there we go. The HDMI cable and the little grip. We're gonna compare it with the other one. So here's my Nintendo Switch Lite Hyrule Edition and the original Switch. So this is how they're comparing in sizes. You can tell there's quite of a difference. We have the Switch 2, we have the Switch, and then we have the little Nintendo Switch Lite. Yeah, big of a difference. Let's look at the original grip and the new one. So I do need to snap them out. So let me just show you again. I'm just gonna press out there to take it out. Press that one to take it out. Now do the same for the original one. So sliding out, sliding out. So right away I can tell you these feel like toys. Like they are very cheap plastic compared to these new ones. They really feel very premium compared to the originals. You can even tell because of the materials that you're seeing, right? So yeah, it's quite an upgrade, definitely. So before you needed to slide them in like that. And that's the reason why this grip is not going to be compatible with your Switch 2, of course, because you're sliding them in. But you can still connect them and pair them and use them. But here's the other one. So here, of course, we need room for us to snap them in. There's one. And there's the second one. I really love that you're able to see like the coloring very, very subtle on the side. I think is very nice. it kind of tells you the difference. But you just need to press the button again to snap them out. So that's one, and that's number 2. We're gonna be comparing the docks now. So this is the original dock, and this is the new dock. So if you look at from the top, you can tell the difference between the two. Of course, the entire system, it does have a ventilation system on the back. This one doesn't. This one doesn't have anything, to be honest with you. It doesn't really improve the performance of the actual console. It's just a regular dock, and it's just plastic. And then we're gonna slide it in. So, yep, okay. And that's the entire console if you have it docked. Ooh, but it looks way nicer. I like it. That is everything that you're getting with the Nintendo Switch 2 bundle. Let me know in the comments if you got a Nintendo Switch 2, if you're planning on getting it. What do you think of what's included in the box? Of course, talk about your experience as well. If you have the Switch 2, tell me all about it in the comments. I would love to know your experience. Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was helpful for you. And shout out as usual to all of my YouTube members. Thank you very much for your generous support here on the channel. It means the world to me. And if you're interested in getting some exclusive perks behind the scenes, your name on videos, as well as 15% off on my official merch, consider joining and supporting the channel that way. I'll see you next time. Thank you so much. Mwah! I'll take care. Bye-bye.